Hi, Xuan. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon in our MWC interview series. I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better, as well as having you introduce yourself to our membership base. So can you tell me a little bit about your background and how or why you got into construction?
Thanks for having me, Amanda. So my name is Xuan. I was born and raised in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This was not the career I wanted to be in at the beginning. I went to the U of M when I graduated and I wanted to become a nurse. And then I didn't like it and I was not interested in being a nurse, so I went to business. But then I wasn't interested in that either, so I decided to take a break, did a little bit of retail experience for a year, and then out of nowhere, I was researching online to see what's out there, and the construction management degree program at the Red River College basically just popped out at me. And I've always thought of it as like a male-dominated field, like there's no women. But I decided to give it a try, and here we are.
That's fantastic. What a great story. So what do you like best about your job or best about the construction industry?
So right now I'm currently working at Penco Construction as an estimator. I love what I do because I learn different things every day and projects are always different. Like it's like you're always learning. You don't stop and every day is different. And that's what I really like about the construction industry. Also, I do like that we are getting like new technology, like drawings are usually still on paper and everything, but now we have like Bluebeam and Revit, like all of the new programs, which I love the innovation and everything that's going on with the construction industry.
That's cool. So what would you like to see changed in the industry then?
A lot of things has changed. Like there's more women on site in offices, which I love. For Manitoba Women in Construction, I feel like we're reaching out to more like girls or like female individuals, and they're coming towards the construction industry. So that's what I like that is changing. And I'm really new right now in the construction industry, so I really don't know what I would like to see change, but right now I like what is changing.
I liked your comment about the technology too, because hopefully we can see more of that too as we go on, because I think that's going to be a huge part of what the future holds for the construction industry. So good. So why is volunteering on the board and supporting MWC important to you?
So it all started in the construction management degree program with Nguyen, who taught us, and she got me involved in Manitoba Women in Construction, just volunteering at first. And then I got to know more about it. We're just like a group of people here to educate, to support one another. And it's just like a community where we're trying to educate one another and hear each other's story. So that's what I really like. We're a supportive like community to support girls, or like even to educate them about like what all of us do. So that's what I really like. Like we have a common goal. And I like being in a community to help others.
Yeah, and it's inspiring to see the engagement, from everybody, and then obviously from all the people that we're reaching out to as well. So that's fantastic. So now the next couple questions are going to be a little bit more about getting to know you. So what has been your favorite vacation?
So in 2019, I went to Europe and I had a chance to go to Barcelona, Spain. I really liked it there. I had a chance to like see like some of the famous like buildings there, structures by the architecture Antoni Gaudi. I think that's how you pronounce the name, and a couple of like the buildings that he designed and the structures. And it was like the Casa Mila and then the Sagrada Familia. Like it was so beautiful. Like you travel to that, like to Barcelona, Spain, you see like these structures, and then obviously you come to other places, you don't see the same thing. So it's like the experience, like that would be like a memorable and favorite place, I would say. for vacation.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Yeah. Oh, and the architecture and the history. I can only imagine.
If we can only have that here when we're walking down the street.
Yeah, we definitely do have some good history, but not to the extent that Barcelona would, for sure. So what would be your current recommend for a favorite book, movie, or TV show?
Well, right now, I am watching like The Good Doctor. So that's one of my favorite, and Shark Tank. So I've been keeping up with that. And I don't read many books, but my favorite book would be like The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So that's probably my recommendations.
That sounds interesting. I've never heard of it. I'll have to look into it. So what do you do in your spare time?
So currently what I do in my spare time is like walking around the neighborhood or jogging. And I like going to spin classes. That's my go-to right now. But in the summers, I like golfing. And in the winters, I like snowboarding. But most importantly, I love sleeping.
That's fantastic. I love that. So, and this kind of ties into my next question is, what do you do to recharge? And it sounds like you sleep.
Pretty much. Just to catch up on sleep and like even spinning classes, just to recharge your energy is just great. Like that's what we're doing right now, especially in winter. I'm hibernating.
Yeah, no. That's fantastic. I love the idea of spin class. That seems like a great way to recharge for sure. Well, thank you so much for joining me again this afternoon, Xuan. It was a pleasure to get to know a little bit more about you. And I look forward to working with you as the sponsorship director going forward.
Thank you for having me, Amanda.